Welcome back. There's 8 minutes to go for the pre-open session. Hormuz is here with the big movers from yesterday, and he's going to dissect that with volume, delivery stats, and just making sense of some of the big movers. Hormuz, over to you.
Morning, Prashant. And some interesting names on the list today. Bluestone Jewellery is one of them. There's a recent listing, of course, and jewellery names yesterday were buzzing around after Titan's update. There's a fourth straight day of gains yesterday. It's gained in 6 out of the last 7 sessions as well. So it's been moving before yesterday's trade itself. So the last 7 sessions, the stock has moved almost 25%. And yesterday's trading session, we had more than 1.2 crore shares that were traded compared to a 20-day average of just under 10 lakh shares. And on the delivery front as well, out of the 1.2 crore shares traded, just around 9 lakh shares were marked for delivery compared to a 20-day average of around 2 lakh shares. And it's done well since its listing in August, up around 40% from its IPO price. Yatharth Hospitals, we spoke about it a couple of days back as well. Delivery-based buying continues in this stock. The stock ending at a record high. The volumes were the highest since the start of the year. Close to 40 lakh shares were traded compared to a 20-day average of around 5 lakh. And here, the 6 lakh shares were marked for delivery compared to a 20-day average of just around 2.5 lakh. And the stock is up almost 2.5 times now from its IPO price, which is 300 rupees. Now, AVG Logistics is one name that sprung up among the broader market names yesterday. It snapped a 2-day losing streak. The volumes were the highest in around 7 months yesterday. Now, yesterday's volumes were the sum total of the last 35 sessions put together on AVG Logistics. Close to 5.5 lakh shares were traded yesterday. The 20-day average is only 13,000 shares, and more than a lakh were marked for delivery out of those 5 lakh. And the 20-day average here too is just over 8,000 shares. And ITI being the last name, we spoke about it on closing yesterday. The 6th straight day of gains. Now 7 crore shares were traded on ITI in yesterday's trading session. The 20-day average is only 7 lakh. And but out of those 7 crore shares, only 43 lakh shares were marked for delivery in comparison to a 20-day average of 2 lakh shares. Of course, very little free float, 90% with the government, 8% with the special fund. So ITI among the top movers on very strong volumes as well.
Thank you very much for that. By the way,